Hello, my name is Richard Connors and welcome to the Silverset Gazette for October 2012. With me is my buddy Norma Shruhan, who is the Executive Director of the Norfolk Council on Aging. That's a long title.
It is.
It is. I get to say it every month. Isn't that great? How's it going?
It's really
You look
going.
spectacular.
Thank you. Ready for Halloween.
You really are into the fall mode, huh?
Yes.
Woo. Did Jim dress you this morning, or
No,
did you do it
I
yourself?
did it
Oh,
myself.
Good girl. Speaking of things, you got something scary coming up that we ought to talk about.
Yes, we do. We have a Poor Lizzie play.
Poor Lizzie.
And we've been practicing.
Have we?
And
How many of us are practicing?
Oh, quite a few. We'll have the whole team practicing this Saturday.
I see.
Yeah. And I decorated the table. This is the tablecloth and the centerpiece. And
what's the story on this centerpiece? It says
it's going to be a
Clouseau.
murder mystery.
A murder
and there'll
mystery.
be 5 sitting at each table. And we're going to have 8 tables. So we're only selling 40 tickets. And each table will have their own sleuth.
Ah.
And they would decide who killed poor Lizzie. And the table would, and we'll give them, each character will come up and tell the reason why that they should be the person.
I see.
And we don't have an ending to it or anything. One of the tables will decide who the murderer is, and the cast will pick the best reason.
Oh.
They'll pick who they think did it and the best reason.
And why they think they did it. Mm-hmm. So it's a test.
It is, and it sounds like fun.
It does, boy.
And we're
you put a lot of work into it, huh?
We're serving witches stew and Sam witches. And then for dessert, it's ice cream.
Oh, brother, huh?
So, and the cast will be serving.
Now, when is this?
It's October 20th.
Okay, any tickets left?
We have about half of them left. There's
Okay.
20 been sold, and we can only do 20.
Is there a cost involved here?
It's $5.
$5
It's all in
for
your
all of that?
newsletter. Right on the front page.
Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Because I read this cover to cover in our preparation for this show. I spent hours doing this.
Axes and all.
Axes and all. That's a great.
It's loosely on the story of Lizzie. It happens after the trial is over.
Oh, Lizzie Borden.
And it's Lizzie Borden, and it's back at her house. That's when the first scene starts and opens.
Oh, okay.
So the trial is all over, all that. It's fictional. We wrote it ourselves. Has nothing to do with the real story.
Well, the theatrics ought to be pretty good. Because
We
we've got
have
some real characters around here.
We do. We have some teenagers from the Edible Drama Society.
Oh, really?
3 of them. And the rest are family and friends. When you get me, you get my family.
It's true. You've got families.
My son's the paper boy.
Okay.
His wife is Uncle John,
I see.
the illegitimate son.
Oh.
And we just goes on and on and on. And I've got one of the girls, Michelle St. Pierre, who some might remember. She used to come here and she did her confirmation hours. And then she kept continuing coming afterwards
nice kid.
to all the dinners. And she helped serve. And she just kept coming and coming. Now she's graduated from college.
No kidding.
So, but
Time
she
flies.
is going to be in the play
with
her boyfriend, Jake.
Did we meet Jake when she worked here? I don't remember Jake.
No, Jake is new.
Oh, Jake is
new, not that new, but Jake is new.
Okay. So there's romance and there's scary stuff. Sounds like it's going to be a darn good time. I can see you're excited about it.
I've
You're
been
really
since
into
the very
this, huh?
beginning. Mm-hmm.
Do you haunt houses?
No, but we've been to Lizzie Borden's.
Oh, you sure have.
And
in fact, they have your picture on the wall. You took some of the coins, but we won't get into that. Okay. You want to talk any more about this?
No, it's fine.
This spider web tablecloth?
Christmas tree shop special.
Oh, no kidding. Your favorite store.
And we hit the dollar store right away, and they were putting the things out. So I think,
sure.
And we're going to have like a little haunted house that you'll have to go through, and it's mainly through the health screening room and through the bathrooms because it's dark in there.
Yes, it is.
And it's fun working with teenagers again. I mean, they
Oh, yeah.
they go into the bathroom and shut the lights off on one another, and they scream. I mean, it's interesting.
It's true.
I kind of forget.
Keeps you young working with the young, you know that?
It does.
And I see you got an old crow
Yes.
sitting here. Is he also a Christmas tree shop or a dollar shop?
He's the dollar store.
He's a dollar. Well, you're good looking anyhow, even though it's only a buck. Okay, here we go. Should we go into what's going on?
I think we better.
Because we got a busy
How
month.
much time do we have?
Because
We've used a lot of time on that.
I hope we're going to film some of your Halloween contests.
Yes, Katie said she would
Katie is
come
just
over.
treating us unbelievably
Yes.
well. She, working with Betsy Whitney and I on the history of Pondville, which we did chapter 2 the other day.
Has it been on
Cold.
yet?
No.
No? Okay.
We just did it. Cold. As soon as we finished, the sun came out.
And it warmed up.
It
Oh.
was cold.
At least you weren't sweating, you know.
That's the truth. We weren't.
Look at the brightest side.
That's okay. I like it when you talk that way. Okay, so read about Lizzie Borden, took the axe, and all that poem. And
Gave her
it's right
father
on the
40
front.
whacks, and when she had seen what she had done, she gave her mother 41. But she really didn't give them that many.
She didn't?
No.
Oh, that's just a
Just
a
a little
fable.
poem the children of the area made up when they were jump roping.
Now, when you were growing up in Dedham, did you sing that kind of thing?
I think so.
Really? So you go way back with Liz.
I do.
I'd never heard of it. Of course, I
You
grew
never
up in
heard of that?
Norfolk. And
You were
They
protected.
didn't allow you. I
You
was
were
protected.
protected.
They didn't like axe murders and stuff. Dedham? I don't know. Okay, from the director's corners. That's me. From the director's corner. Eleanor Pearson. Yeah, that's right. What a great lady. She was super. Huh?
She was the first secretary of the
Yeah.
Council on Aging, and then she went on to serve on the board for a good many years. And
She
you
worked
know,
with the town. She
Yeah.
was just great lady.
she
great
was
lady.
instrumental in helping us. And she lived long enough to see this building, and
Which was
she
good.
visited. Hmm.
I didn't think when we were working on this that we were going to
I
live
know.
long enough to see this building finished. But that's another whole story. So we certainly miss Eleanor Pearson. She was a wiry, springy lady, man. She moved.
Had a lot
she
of
was,
energy.
Brother. Breakfast on the 16th of October at 8:30. And we had like almost 30, something like 35 people.
Oh, it was
the
quite a
last
few
one.
the
Yeah.
last time, but it was fun.
It
And
was.
everyone
It was
stayed and
the more the
chit-chatted.
merrier. Yes, it was
Yes.
full. There was no fighting. People behaved. I heard something that could affect us, though, on the breakfast.
Yeah.
There's a shortage of bacon coming.
I know.
Did
Do
you hear
think,
that?
Do you think our freezer is fixed now? Do you think that I should go out and buy bacon and put it in the freezer?
Fill the freezer because
With
that thing
bacon.
is bacon is the most popular item on the
It
menu.
is. It is. It is.
We
I was
made
thinking of going
tons of extra bacon and it all went.
Yes. I was thinking when we get down to the restaurant depot next time, we should buy a lot
I think so.
and just
It doesn't
freeze it because
spoil.
it freezes.
sure.
It freezes really good.
And then you'll be ahead of the game. So if you're a Friends member, you get the bacon, eggs, English muffins, fruit, and a coffee roll, or whatever we happen to have that day for $1 if you're a Friends member, and $3 if you're not. So join the Friends.
It's a bargain, even if you're
It's
not.
a bargain, yeah, no matter how you look at it. And there's seconds and thirds and fourths for some people. Okay, a whist party. That's on October the 12th at 12:30. How's that going?
We've been having 5 tables.
5 tables,
for the
good.
past few months, and it's fun when there's more people.
Oh, yes,
you
yes
know?
it is.
And we just have a good time. There's a lot of laughing, a lot of
Oh, there is.
yeah.
So you can also get what do you have? You know, you call it a raffle. I know I could do it. See, we
Last
started
night-
the show late today, so I'm good at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I'm
It's
a little
nap
hazy.
time.
I'm a little hazy on this. Yes, a raffle you
And
get.
it's always something. A lot of times
And I
it's
won it a
seasonal.
couple of times, I have to say, so I
Yeah.
thought it was a good deal.
This time it was a basket full of apples
Oh, no kidding.
and a $20 gift certificate.
Eat the apples, spend the $20, and there you are. Now, we've got a whole litany of activities for October. There's a whole page.
Sure do.
So we're going to do the bingo, which, of course, you don't have to tell the people that come because, man, they're here.
Yep.
Sitting at the table counting. They get 16 cards each or whatever they do.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know either.
But they have a great time with it, and don't interfere with it.
Never.
It'll cost you your life. They are so serious about it. They have a good time. They have a lot
They
of fun,
do.
but
They
boy,
do. They do.
don't goof them up on anything. Bridge, Tuesday, at 10 and Thursdays at 1. Bridge is a good game.
It is.
I don't know how to play. Do you?
I don't know either, but we do give lessons.
Yes, that's right. So we have all expert types.
Yes, we do.
Computer tutorial. Kevin is a little under the weather.
Yes, but hopefully he'll be back soon with us.
Good, I
but,
hope so.
He still says you can call him on the phone if you have a problem.
He's a good guy. He really wants to help out with that
Yes,
computer.
he does.
Clever Crafters. Tell me about that.
Oh, they're having more fun. They meet on Tuesday.
Is that Monica?
It is Monica, and it's Beverly Ross.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the Tai Chi people come up then after they play Tai Chi, and now they're doing Zentangle.
Is that crazy
Doodle stuff like
doodle stuff? Yeah, it
doodle
looks
stuff.
like you went nuts
And
with a pen.
they're having a great time with it, but some people knit, some people, do whatever. Needlepoint, do whatever they want, but the laughter that comes from that. And that's how it all started. They were doing T-shirts, and the whole thing was after the T-shirts were done, they didn't want to quit because we were having
they're
such a
having
good
too much
time.
fun.
So what can we do to keep this going?
Ah.
So they decided they'd call themselves the Clever Crafters, and
Clever Crafters.
it's
How
anything.
clever.
It's anything that anybody wants to do.
And I saw Monica in church the other day. She had on the jacket. They did the jackets.
Oh yeah,
She looked good. Yeah.
That I really like.
Yeah. She did a good job. She looked great. Cribbage. Well, there's some folks over here playing cribbage this morning.
Practicing for the tournament.
And when is the tournament?
It already has started. It's in 3 weeks. It's into the third. This might be the fourth week it's into.
No kidding. And
We're still where we were before in all the other tournaments.
so, folks, don't expect a trophy. I don't want those guys to hear it, but
No, we really, if you like to play cribbage, we
Yes.
really need new cribbage players. Even if you can't come every Wednesday or Thursday, but you would like to participate
Yep.
in the tournaments, please call, and we'll give your name to Charlie Groff handles this. And they are looking for new people because, different people, they go away and they really don't have enough substitutes. They really don't.
and that's the only reason we don't have trophies is because
Yes.
people have to go on vacations and stuff.
And, yeah.
At least that's the excuse I can
That's
come
the
up with. Yeah, that sounds good.
They're playing in Millis now, but,
Millis, huh? They don't have anywhere near the building that we have.
No, they're in the basement of the school.
Isn't it? It's depressing, almost. Have you been there lately?
Yes.
It's not as cheerful and bright
No,
like this.
no,
So
no.
we thank the folks of Norfolk for paying for this beautiful, beautiful building. Okay, and if you want to come and play cribbage, there's always a board here and cards and people, and off you go. Another game I don't understand, but Cybex exercise cycles, that is really popular.
It is.
If you're down in the
They're
lower
just
level
about
at all.
used all the time.
Yeah, you look around
Even
them.
later in the afternoon. I was saying that's mostly people come in the morning, but it's going to change. There's another group that comes.
And they're getting healthy, huh? Scary.
It's good exercise.
It is very good exercise. They
And you can
love
go
it.
at your own pace. You can make it.
In fact, I think Raphael just left. He was using it this morning before breakfast. Okay, game day. Well, every day's game day, officially the Wednesday. But don't believe what it says here, because you can come put jigsaw puzzles together, play all kinds of games. There's people here that want to play cards and board games and slap. Do we have slapjack or any of that war
No,
or any
we
of those
don't.
big
But if
games?
anyone wants to,
I haven't played
we
those.
have dominoes. We have
Yeah.
all kinds of games here that have been donated.
Good. Haircuts. October the 11th at 9. Just got to give a phone call to the senior center, and the number is right on the front page. And it's only $10. The Knitting Club, the Knitwits, what are they working on?
They're always working on their chemo caps and their squares for the Pine Street Inn. And they make little, I guess they call them baby buntings.
Those are beautiful.
Aren't
Yeah.
those cute?
Yeah.
They're cute, and they make them so cute, for little girls and for little boys. They're for the preemies. And, some people do them at home, too, and they'll bring in a whole bag of things.
Oh, super.
So
And
they're
there's
still-
another group that has a good time sitting
I know.
around. They catch up on all of the
They eat and
latest.
chit-chat what's happening in the
I
town
don't want to say
and the
gossip,
neighborhood.
but I mean, they talk about the
Yeah.
good events. And they're doing a robe. It looks like robes for nursing home in
Nursing
Franklin?
homes, yeah.
So that's
Lap
great.
robes, lap
Yeah.
robes.
Oh, lap robes, yeah, those are great. Library, Read at Home program continues.
And Ray delivers on
You know-
Thursdays.
Good. Ray's a super guy. What you can do, if you have someone that's at home and they're not using this program, let us know. And if they want to use this program, more the merrier. It's a great program.
It is.
And we thank the library for helping us out on that. And if you want to get a manicure after you got, after you had your hair cut, you can come back the next day and the 25th to get a basic manicure for $8.
It's twice a month.
Is a
October
basic
the
just one
11th.
hand, or is it?
No, the basic is nothing fancy.
Oh,
That's
nothing
what
fancy.
that means.
Did you?
And if she starts drawing designs on or does fancy things, it's a little more.
Our fellow board member, Barbara, did you see her nails at the meeting?
Oh,
They're
yes.
black with the silver.
Well, that's for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, that's what she said, but whew, somebody took a lot of time to do that, I would guess.
I know. It's they have a little brush, and some of them though, it little transfers too. It
Oh,
depends.
really?
It depends.
Oh, you stick it on, you mean?
Yeah, but a lot of times they have this fine little brush that they put it on.
Okay, I'm not into that either, but massage. How is this lady working out?
Very, very nice. She's very nice, and she's
She going to stick with it?
She is until Michelle comes back.
Okay.
If Michelle comes back, and but she loves this age group.
She does, huh?
Oh yeah, and
I kind of
she's
like this
having a
age
good.
group too. They
She's
don't have
having a
much
good
choice.
time with it. And she'll fit you. She likes to fit people in. She really,
Yeah. Oh,
she
so she's flexible, but don't push it. You got to
call.
sign
You
up.
have to call
Yeah,
for an appointment.
And Scrabble, Thursdays from 10 to 12. That's any time, of course. If you've got folks, you play Scrabble. I saw folks the other day playing Scrabble. Right now we have a group sitting over reading the newspapers, which are
Having
delivered here.
coffee.
Every day we get the Sun Chronicle, and what else do we
Herald,
get?
the Herald.
The Herald and the Sun Chronicle, delivered right to our doorstep. Isn't that something? You've got power. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We want to thank Friends for that.
Oh,
The Friends
you
pay
forced
the
them.
bill.
I'm sure
The
you
Friends
forced
pay the bill, and we thank them very much.
Oh, absolutely. They've
Yeah.
done so many good things. It's just, Bill is a little puffy now that he's been on TV enough times. He's looking for a contract.
Is he?
I'm not negotiating a contract. Strength videos, which will be going on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. People are gathered here facing giant screen TV with
It's
a tape.
quite a group now.
It is quite a group. Some of them bring their own, I call them dumbbells. What are they
And
called?
the Friends bought more
More?
weights. Their weights. Excuse me. Some of the
100 pounds?
people complained about the 2 pounds are too light,
Show
so they
ups.
bought some 5 and some 4 and 3s.
For those people that complain, you ought to get at least a 50-pounder and say,
And
"Here,
put it
that's
in
your-
there.
That's yours."
Yeah, we'll teach them.
Okay, swimming over at the Rentham Developmental Center. Tai Chi, you just have to call that number that's there. Tai Chi Yang style, as opposed to Chai Chi non-Yang style. Do you know the difference?
No.
Me neither. But good, Paula Sullivan does.
Yes, and she is a nice lady. She has quite a group that
Is she attractive? I thought.
very much. Excuse me, I've got a
I
tickle
never
all of a
noticed.
sudden.
I'd offer you my water, but
Germs.
you want to take a break and get some water?
No, that's fine.
I want you very comfortable.
I am very comfortable.
So anyhow, Paula does her thing, and that music. Sometimes we're playing cards downstairs, and that music puts you to sleep.
Put you to sleep. Well, that's the whole idea, to relax and
I know, but when you're playing cards, you got to be sharp. No, they do a great job, and it's only $2. Texas Hold'em, we play that Monday 1 to 4. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and sometimes they play on Tuesday if Monday's a holiday.
If Monday's a holiday, we play on Tuesday, and we get to play. When we play cards.
When the
And Paula is playing her
Tai Chi thing.
hot shot music.
Yeah.
Someday we're going to switch the tape and not tell her and get one of these jazzy ones. Walking with Betty Ray, who is over there teaching the boys how to play cribbage, depending on the weather, of course. And here's another super addition that you put in: watercolor classes.
And it is starting. It has started already. They took the summer off, And it's back on Thursdays at 10 o'clock.
It's amazing. You know, when we had that show, at the works that they do and how talented some of those folks are.
That art show, it really was. It was a great time.
So the folks that don't have talent do that other scribbly thing?
That,
Zynga,
you know
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What is the
Zintangle.
form for Zynga? Or what, is that what it's called?
Zintangle.
Something like that.
Other people call it different things. But what they do is they'll draw like, they have like a form, like a heart, or I've seen a Christmas tree done.
And you recognize a Christmas tree when they're done?
Well, because you draw a form of a tree, and you put all the designs inside. And
I've only seen one, and I couldn't figure what it was. But, hey, everybody likes it, that's for sure. And yoga, 10 o'clock?
And yoga has been so popular that they're doing it 2 days a week now.
Ooh.
They're doing it on Thursdays at 10:15.
Thursday at 10:15.
It isn't in the October newsletter.
But it will be in future ones.
It'll be in...
And everybody's welcome.
Everybody's
Beginners,
welcome.
Is there a like black belt type thing in yoga?
No.
Do you go up stages?
No.
So anybody can come?
Anybody can come. So it's Monday
I
to
see them with a
10.
mat. Should you bring a mat?
Or you can sit in a chair, but most people
okay.
have the mats.
I saw the mats, yeah. And it's only $2 a class. We certainly are economical here at the senior center. Now, we move on to the health screening. Very important. Dr. Cooper, and he's coming on the 3rd. This is his month.
This is his month, and after that, it won't be until December. The next
takes
time will be
November
Dec-
off?
No, he comes every other month.
Oh, that's right. How silly of
I
me.
think it's December 6th he'll be here next.
Give us a call, though.
You have to
I don't
sign
know.
up.
You
It's
have to
very
sign up.
popular, and he tries to fit you in if there's an emergency.
Yeah.
But because after he's done, and he usually works right up till almost 4:45, 4 o'clock, then he makes the side trips to the homes after that.
Oh, sure,
So
sure.
it's a
He's a
long day
great
for
guy.
him. So you really have to sign up.
Okay. Here's a group we just love and adore. The Walpole Area Visiting Nurse folks. Again, you go into the health screening room, talk about anything you want to talk about, go over health records, go over pills you're taking. They'll give you suggestions about what type of doctor perhaps to visit. They're just amazing people. And of course, if there's any indication of spousal abuse, either way, lay it on them. And it's not just for women. Do we have men come to that health screening?
Not as many. No.
Mostly women.
No.
Mostly women. yeah.
Mostly women.
Of course, women outlive us anyhow, so I don't know why that is, but it is. Probably because they don't do this program.
Maybe. Are you stressed?
Oh boy, you got the pressure on me all the time. Okay, shopping. Hey, Shaw's Market, every Tuesday at 9:30. The bus leaves here, goes over to Franklin, does their thing. You got an excellent driver and a super guy taking care of you, helping you do with bundles and all of the good things that he does. And that is every Tuesday, and on the 9th, you go to the Market Basket in Bellingham. So Wednesday, October the 17th, you go to a shopping trip at Walmart.
Walmart.
Now,
You like to, go to the different stores
Sure.
and the
Yeah, it gives it a
opportunity
little
to
variety
shop.
to the folks. And Wednesday, the 24th, over to Ann and Hope. What a
Illinois.
humongous store that is.
And also, it's a dollar store too. It's a dollar store is
Yes,
connected to
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
That, I didn't realize at one time, way back, they just had a few things.
Now they
And they
have.
were seasonal.
Yeah.
Now they got acres, it seems, inside, which is a dangerous place to take your wife because it gives her too many opportunities. Jerry's
fun
place. We're off on the 1st at 11. Whoops. At 11:45.
Yes. No, it's 10:45.
Finally, I found something wrong. It's the first time in 10 years.
But I think it might be right on the calendar.
Oh, you've always got to know. I can never catch you. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Let's
does
check
say
out.
10:45 on
It
the
says
calendar.
10:45. So
A
if you come at
slip of the hand.
11:45,
You're too
we'll
late.
tell you how good it was. So, that's you can have fish and chips or roast beef, but
I'm gonna
being
get
as
the
how
roast
it's so
beef.
close this time. This is unusual to have it that early in the month.
It is, and we don't pick the date. They pick it at the school. They don't like to give us freshmen. And because of half days and that sort of thing.
Oh, sure.
That's why.
Peter, the head chef over there, great guy.
He is.
And we might get him over here to talk sometime. He said he would like to do that.
And Charlie Groff's wife's coming in with one of the props for the play.
Uh-oh. It's a hatchet, folks. A suitcase.
Hi. Thank you. It looks great. Does that look like an old suitcase?
It looks
Because
like
we need a prop, an old suitcase.
an old suitcase. That,
It had a strap on it, like the old.
yeah, I guess it did. Yeah.
It did, yeah.
You don't wear glasses either.
I can see it at distance. I can't
I
see
see.
close.
Fish and chips is the meal of the day over at.
I'm getting roast beef.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
man.
the fish the last. Well, fish and isn't that fried?
Yeah, but it's a very light batter.
I'm trying to be good, not
got
to
a
have the
doctor's
chips
visit?
fried. And, well, not really, but I'm just trying to be good. Although the roast beef, it's probably a toss-up. I had the fish the last time, which was
Oh, wasn't that
oh,
something? Oh,
it
that
was
cluster.
haddock
Oh.
and it was
Oh,
just cooked perfect.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
And the kids are just great kids.
They are.
The new kids coming in and some of the veterans in. One kid had his
Did you
blonde
see
on one
that?
side.
he was
And
he had
brown on
parted
the-
down the middle, but he should have had the eyebrow blown.
I know
And anything. And so we asked him, when you get out of school, what are you planning on doing? Because we were going to ask him, are you going to go like that? And he's going into the service.
Yes, and to
And
the
he's
Navy.
going to be a cook, yeah. And so, he said, that's going to be shaved off. Of course it is.
It'll be a
before he
baldy.
even-
Yeah. You can take a lot of
He was-
pictures because you won't see that
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
At least for
yeah.
the 4 years he's
He was
in.
just doing it, I guess, for attention or just.
Hey, he's
he
a
got
kid.
our attention.
Hey, he did.
He
And he's a
did.
nice kid.
He is
Really
very
a nice
nice.
kid. The Shine Counselor is now available in Norfolk, second Tuesday of every month.
Right.
That's a good break, folks. It really is,
It
because this
is.
person is very knowledgeable.
And if on the back page they're coming over to do a special program because it's Medicare.
Oh, yes.
It's their open enrollment
Yep.
period.
Yep.
So there are a lot of changes coming up. So
And they
they're
know them
coming
all.
over. They
They're
they
amazing.
go to
They
school
are.
all the time. And they'll be over here Wednesday, October 17th at 1 o'clock. And we're going to serve a
October
light
7th.
lunch
That's a Wednesday, yeah.
beforehand. And, then you can ask any questions. All we ask is if you come for lunch to tell us.
Let us know, yep.
But other than that, you don't have to tell us
Because
you're coming.
you don't want to buy too many filet mignons. you
That's
know.
right. Mhm.
That's
Oh,
true.
lobster.
Oh, lobster, yes. Coupons, we're still collecting coupons. There's
Yes,
a couple of boxes out there.
Yes,
Food and non-food.
It's all you have to separate them. It's so easy. My husband does it every.
He's good.
And my kids are at the house. One of the children were at the house. I call them the children, the
Yes.
kids. They're in their 50s. So anyway, we're at the house looking, and they saw the two envelopes on the table because I bring them home every time.
Sure.
They use, one said non-food and food, and they were wondering if we were starting to lose it a little bit. We had to mark things. They said, "How come?" Oh dear.
Very good. The book club, October 18th
Oh, yep. Found
Okay.
another one. Yep.
at the schoolhouse room in the Norfolk Library. The Friends are meeting on October the 16th at 9:30, right in this very room. And Bill Crane, Monica Weiss, Thelma Ravinsky, she's in here twice. She gets double booking because she's a vice president and correspondence secretary.
is,
And Diane Boucher, is that pronounced correctly? Yes, good. My French is good because you are French. She's the secretary, so they're just plotting and planning great things. We're going to have a great winter, folks. We'll be telling about all the good things that they're doing and going to do.
Because we're going to start to have more meals here.
Yep.
And breakfast.
Well, we should talk about that. That's
And
true.
starting in November, we're going to have a continental breakfast every morning,
Every morning.
besides other breakfasts that the one that
Yeah.
you and Beth run, and then other people will be doing breakfast too. So there'll be something out all the time. There'll be fruit. There'll be hot cereals, cold cereals. So come on over, and it'll be open till about 10:30. We're
See
not
that?
going to. We'll start about 8:30 in the morning, and it'll be here, and you'll be able to stay in bed a little bit if you like.
Yep. Come
Yeah,
over.
come over at 10.
Sounds like a plan. Now we have to explain that Meals on Wheels will be delivered from Rentham.
From Rentham.
We've worked it out with the Rentham folks, Council on Aging, and they'll zip them on over, so there'll be no
And
break
our-
in the...
No one will even know. Our drivers are going to Rentham. And actually, it's just as close to go there.
is, yeah.
You know, depending where you
Yep.
live in town.
and they have a nice senior center, too.
They do. And, you know, pick up the few meals that are delivered every day. I think we only have between 8 and 10.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
And HESCO decided to consolidate. And so we're going to start doing more meals here. So come November and the first of the year, you'll be able to get something here
Well, you get it,
every day.
you
Just
get a continental breakfast, and then you can put the puzzle together, play cards, play games, sit and read the newspaper, fall asleep in our more than comfortable chairs in the library.
And I'll flick the lights at 4 o'clock.
Sorry, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I understand that. And the Council on Aging meeting, run by, he's just a great guy.
Jay.
And Jay keeps us under control to some degree, at least.
Yep,
You know
he
what I mean?
tries,
Without
he
driving him
tries.
crazy. He's just a great guy. And we've got a few things coming up, like wine tasting and maybe another antique evaluation.
That was fun.
That was fun. So
that was a lot of
we
fun.
got things cooking. Volunteer luncheon is the 26th of October at noon. And who is Tommy Rule? Is he the kid that was here before?
No,
different
no.
kid.
This is we've never had him before. Brand new.
Okay, a new guy. We'll break him in, right? And every volunteer gets notified.
Yes, they'll be
Yes.
getting a letter. And I hope we haven't missed anybody.
If we've missed you, call us and say,
Oh
hey.
yeah, you missed me.
Yeah, you missed me and I volunteered.
No, but if you know of someone that we've missed, I mean,
Sure.
we
We have super records, but
we just don't want to hurt anybody.
we
that's
don't want
helped
any
us.
volunteers to feel left out. And if you want to become a volunteer, there's always something cooking. All right, let's talk about Triad. How's that going?
This is the kickoff, and it's the new season of Triad, and they're having a guest speaker from the Red Cross about safety in the home, and we are going to have a light luncheon at 12:30, and we're going to have pasta and salad.
Super.
And,
So you can come eat
you can come eat and
Get
then
a
stay
free
for the
kit.
program.
and listen to the Red Cross lady help improve your life. So, okay. Also attached to this is a schedule of all of the good things that we're talking about here. Tells you the date, the time, and all that. And the breakfast is 10:45, so go buy this.
So the breakfast
Not
is
breakfast, I'm sorry, at the lunch over at Triad.
Triad.
And we appreciate
Everybody know, everyone.
they know that
we've
because
we've
yeah,
been
we told
telling
them
that,
when
yeah.
they signed up.
When they signed up, yeah.
So Foxborough Federal Savings, that's very nice that they support us. And if you want to support us, just call that number right there, and you're on this baby, because this thing goes to every house with a senior in Norfolk.
That's right. Yeah.
Still,
It's
or you can go online.
you can go online if you want it. You can have it sent, but when they're turning 60 now, that's how we word it in
Okay.
the letter that they receive. That if they would like to get it by mail, they certainly can. But most people are online anyway.
Scary. All these seniors are passing me by. They're
I
online.
know.
They know what they're doing.
So they can call us and we'll put them on, or they can go online on the web virtual Norfolk and just go down to the Council on Aging and go into documents. And
Is there a picture of you
it's
at the
there.
Council on Aging?
Yeah, yeah.
That's worth going just for that.
Yes,
That
it
was at
is.
the dedication of this,
Yes.
wasn't it? That
An
picture?
old picture. It's probably 10
Oh, you
years
look
old.
good. You look good.
And or you can go on seekandfind.com, and not only
Seek
is
and find.
seekandfind.com, and not only is our newsletter there, but all the other newsletters
Oh.
are out there, so you can see what other senior centers are doing too.
You know, I look through when I get the Country Gazette. They have a big spread on the various senior centers. We're into all those things. If you look down their list, we're into all of them.
Yeah, and sometimes the things aren't really accurate in the
Yeah.
Country Gazette. They just, year after year, they print the same thing.
Oh, do they?
And things do change, because people will say they read something. I say, where did you read it?
Where did you get that?
So they're really not, isn't really up to date. I would
Stick
go
with the
online.
Silverset
I would go
Gazette.
online.
Yeah, man, you just can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are more advertisers. There's plenty of room for more advertising
There
to go
are,
on here. And then we come to the last page, which is the Council on Aging Board and the Council on Aging, your staff, who are great people. They're here to help. You call, they help you out. If they don't know the answer, they'll get it, call you
Find
back.
it,
Yep.
right.
And they know all about all these things that are going on, so if you have questions, just make a phone call. That's why we're here. Join on these trips, Grand Circle Travel. They're coming over to talk to us?
They're going to show slides, and the first of the month, I do believe.
Yes, October 2nd
And
at 1 p.m.
you know, they're going to schedule a trip come next year, and they just, is there any interest?
England, Scotland, and Wales in 2013. Okay, and then our friends at Colette Vacations, are they coming at? They're coming too. God, we're just so popular with
The
these
next
folks.
month they're coming.
November the 6th at 1 o'clock. And they'll talk about South Dakota and the Black Hill and Badlands.
That sounds like a fun trip.
It does, huh? Okay. Betty Sundquist, God bless her, is our trip coordinator, and her phone number is there. And she'll loan you money if you need money, because she's got so much money. She won't know.
There are a couple of other things coming up for the holidays. We'd like to make a trip to the Enchanted Village in Avon at Jordan's Furniture.
Oh,
We
yeah.
thought that would be fun. And then Bill Crane went down the other day to the Fall River Historical Society, because there were
Oh, we talked,
other,
yeah.
other things on Lizzie Borden that weren't in the
There's
house.
things that weren't there that
that
they're
weren't there,
bringing out for
like
the first time.
hatchet. And
The actual hatchet?
The hatchet.
Is there blood on it and stuff? That's gory.
I don't think so. But there was a TV program on where they did get down to the basement. You know how they can't remove blood and they spray something in?
Oh, that stuff that lights it up.
It showed that they...
It did?
It did, yeah. So it showed it on the
Are
ceiling.
we getting gory or what? What's the heck is going on there?
I don't know.
Hatchet
But
murders?
I don't know how that came up. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that the Historical Society is in an old Victorian mansion. And at Christmas time, they light it up
Oh,
with trees and all kinds of decorations.
They do.
And they have high tea. So for $20, you can go down there, have high tea, and have a tour. The tour is free. You don't have to go to high. But Bill thought that the friends maybe would pick up $15 and just charge everyone $5 for high tea with sandwiches and tea and crumpets or whatever.
huh, how about that?
So that's what the friends are planning.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
It does, yes. It's glorifying a murder, but I don't get it. We got enough murderers down the street.
No, it's the Historical Society, and it's not just the Lizzie Borden. It's,
Oh, it's
all
not.
of Fall River.
Oh,
it's all of
Fall River goes way
Historical.
back with the whaling and all that.
Yeah, but it's going to be decorated, each Victorian room, and I guess the house is beautiful in itself. The doors aren't square like our doors. Everything is round. So it's interesting to go down and to see this and to hear about the history. And I guess when Bill went down, the history of the house, he said he was there for 2 hours, and just the history on the house itself. And it must be beautiful to have the whole place decorated. In the staircases, he said, it was just...
Okay, you're really into this. We're going to rename the Silverset Gazette show as the Lizzie Borden Show.
No, it is, I tell you, it's not Lizzie, the Historical Society is the
Oh,
whole...
sure. Yeah.
It's
You're
not
hooked on
Lizzie
Lizzie.
Borden, it's the whole thing of Fall River.
If I were your husband, I'd worry you're too much into this axe stuff.
We don't have any hatchets in the house.
He is one smart guy, I'll tell
He
you
doesn't
that.
chop wood anymore.
One-day tour, Italian style, is that still on?
I don't know if that's one of them. I think Owen a Night might be good, but the mystery tour, I think, had been canceled.
Okay. Over tonight is a musical tribute to Frankie Valli.
And quite a few people have signed up.
Was I around when Frankie Valli?
I don't think
probably
either
was.
one of us were.
And don't wait till it's too late. Medicare's open enrollment form, we talked about that.
Yeah.
That's something that you really want to get into because you can
Just to come and listen.
you can save money and improve
Just
your
come
health
and
care.
listen.
So, I just have to say this. There was a break-in, actually 2 break-ins in Norfolk. And they caught the folks that did it this very morning that were broadcasting, taping the show. One was in your area.
I know, that's
Right up
scary.
on Lafayette, yes. Elaine Wickland called to let us know. And this morning on the news, they caught a couple from, I think, the New Bedford, came up and they broke into 3 houses.
Wow.
One with a young girl, she was homesick. She went down cellar, called the police. She's a hero.
Certainly.
And the policeman, Van Ness, was right down the street on a detail, so he was right there.
Right there.
Had the gun out, held him up, and they are going to the slammer, I hope. The other thing is, I didn't see any applications for NFL referee in here, because anybody could become.
Anybody could do it. I was thinking of going
Yeah,
down.
I know. We ought to
Dude.
see if we get some applications. You'd look good in stripes, you know.
I think so,
Not
yeah.
not the prison kind of stripes, just referee type.
But oh, some of the heartbreaking. And that one on Monday night. Oh,
Bill Belichick, $50,000 fine. But they can afford it, you see. You and I, 50 grand.
you know,
could hurt.
if I was one of the owners and stuff, I guess it's the owners that are holding out.
Yes,
for
it
the
is. They
referee.
don't want to pay.
I wouldn't pay any more. I wouldn't play any more games if I could do that.
You think they'd lose all that money in the stands?
Well, maybe they'll lose the money, but don't you think they'd solve that problem pretty quick? If there weren't any games, don't you think the
Okay,
fans
folks, that's
would?
why this is not a sports program, you see, because. But in any case, you don't realize that national football is a moneymaker. They don't care.
But if they weren't
would,
making money,
they would still have the games if Al Qaeda was out there refereeing. They don't
I
care.
would say no games till we get the right referees.
You're darn right. Okay, that's one lady's opinion. We want to thank NCTV and, of course, Katie Woodham for putting up with us, filming this, editing it even.
Yes.
Can she airbrush? I don't know if you can
I don't know.
airbrush.
Can you do that? Fix up, hide the wrinkles, do things?
Well, we want to thank you, Katie.
Yeah,
Hey, and
she
thank
does.
you.
Oh,
We'll see you next month, folks.
bye-bye.